Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Fury, back again, bringing you something that I felt not obligated to talk about, but I thought was something interesting that could spark a lot of debate, especially with the given roster changes and this the CoD community pulling a CoD community thing, where every day these big organizations, these pro players are leaving one team, going to the other, then going back to the other one, and then leaving. Uh, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. And I'm just gonna be kind of comparing to other communities and see where kind of give my ultimate dream thing, like speech, not speech, but like discussion. So I'm mainly gonna be talking about Riot Games and League of Legends compared to Call of Duty and Major League Gaming, um, slash Activision. So, and I'm doing this mainly just because I am a pretty big follower of League of Legends and Riot Games, and I love what their system is. If you're not familiar with their system, Riot Games pretty much holds what they call LCS, which is their regular season um, qualifications for worlds and playoffs and stuff. So they have, I believe, 8 teams. I'm not sure about the exact number, to be honest, but probably around 8 teams for each region. So there's like a USA region, a Europe region, Korean region, Asian Peninsula region. And now I think they just started adding a um, Brazil region. So they have these 8 teams, and then they have the top 2 teams that finish and the LCS is spread out between 6 months. So it's pretty much like a regular football or baseball or basketball season in the length terms. And at the end of the LCS, the regular season, they take the 2 top teams from each region. The number 1 seed gets a bye, and the second seeded team goes into group play. And also there are there's 2 groups, and there's like wild cards, and the wild cards can be earned, I believe, from uh who won the championship last year. So before this year or last year, it was China who took home the second ever Summers Cup, and then they got a third team in it, I believe, and then that's how you get like a wild card. So you could possibly have 3 potential teams representing your country in the World Championships. And then, so I'm trying to think real quick. I'm not sure. Okay, whatever. So, that is obviously huge to have an actual event, multiple events that will last 6 months and go into World Championships, and it gives you something to actually work for throughout the season. Whereas Call of Duty has these Major League Gaming events, but they're really, really sporadic. Like last year, um, it was like March was Dallas, and then 2 or 3 months later was like Anaheim, and then in Black Ops One, it was like every other month, which that was way more fun to watch because you had something to work for constantly. But right now, we went to Columbus, and now we had like a 6 or 7 month wait between the next Major League Gaming event. So obviously that leaves a lot of downtime, a lot of time to make roster changes, and a lot of boring filler time to do nothing and get be unmotivated. So, and then another thing that makes Riot able to do what they do is contracts pretty much. And I know there's a lot of talk about if contracts fit into Call of Duty, and if teams can do that. And I really don't see a need for people changing teams every freaking day. Um, so I don't know. I feel like companies would be more willing to give contracts out if they saw a team that hasn't changed, like Complexity. Complexity, I believe, has contracts. They've made one roster change, and that roster change wasn't even really needed, to be honest. It was just more of a personality thing. So that's definitely something we need to like start striving for it. Because if we don't get contracts and we don't like, if we just keep on changing teams, this community is gonna still continue to be looked down upon as a joke because everyone like is just changing teams left and right. And there's no like dedication, there's no loyalty, and there's no commitment to a brand slash business. No one's gonna want to give out contracts to like for like players that are just gonna leave. So, cause like it's hard to like get money when you don't even have your set four players like branding your uh company slash team. So it can get really messy if people keep on switching teams. So hopefully like the roster change will stop, but I'm not sure exactly. Hopefully, like I feel like if we had more consistent schedules for events, that would also help. But we'll have to see what happens after Worlds and what gets announced for Major League Gaming. So hopefully it's good news. And like even if Major League Gaming decides to like drop Call of Duty for some reason, this would leave a huge opportunity for Activision slash Treyarch and like Infinity Ward to pull off what Riot Games has been doing, which is they salary the pro teams. I'm not sure exactly how much, but they salary the pro teams, and they have these monthly events, these huge events that are obviously League of Legends has a bigger following, but that's because like their fans are allowed to like get close to these teams that they watch every night streaming and at these events. So um Activision and Infinity Ward and Treyarch would have the opportunity to host their $1 million tournament, but make even more profit off of it by hosting like this year-long competition, essentially, and getting a tremendous amount of views for every event that they have. So I would love to see that. Even if like Activision and those like developer companies don't do that, I would love to see Major League Gaming try and do something similar to it. I know they're having invitationals now, but they're online, so obviously the players aren't gonna like it because it's online, and the fans are like, well, people are gonna DDoS them, so that makes the fans unable to watch the teams. So it's kind of wishy-washy with the way it is now. I understand that everything takes time, and they're trying to build into it. I would hope so, like that they're doing that. But a lot of people are really worried with Titanfall coming out that Call of Duty might lose its luster and lose a lot of fans and essentially get kicked off the circuit. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. I mean, Call of Duty's been around for a long time, and maybe Titanfall will eventually get like really big. But as of now, I just don't see it happening. So hopefully, uh, these changes that would make this like an actual competitive sport, season long thing, whatever you want to call it. Uh, Hopefully those happen, whether it's through MLG or Activision Treyarch Infinity Ward, whatever it is. So let me know, guys, please, below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about my ideas, like from changing from like sporadic events to like a scheduled season long thing. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of different opinions on this, and I really want to see what everyone's thought processes are. If anyone's thought of ideas that I haven't thought of, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you enjoy these type of videos, like talking about uh, the future of esports, kind of, specifically Call of Duty, really, or any like anything really. If you guys want to talk about League of Legends, I got you covered. StarCraft 2, got you covered. Uh, just let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you guys found this video enjoyable and entertaining. Other than that, guys, this has been Fury. I'm out. Peace.